Oh la la, only who loves Milan stays at Milan. Bullshit. I'm sorry, but to me, this is bullshit. And today I'm not even sad for the Italian national team. As you know, I don't know if you are following this kind of stuff as well, but Italian's national team might not be going to the World Cup again. And it kind of reflects, it's the mirror of what Italian football is, especially regarding like young talents. We struggle with young talents. There are not many, Italian footballers that are like good or that have good technique. So it's we need to reform everything from the beginning. But let's go back to talk about our AC Milan, AC Milan, AC Milan, AC Milan. This is a sentence that Gabbia said when Serie A ended. He said, "Only who loves Milan, only who wants to stay in Milan, must stay in Milan." No, 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 because who is gonna come in a company like this, because it's a company, in a corporate company of AC Milan like this. If like a young player gets an offer from another team like in Italy, let's say Napoli. Napoli now is better than Milan, right? So if you get an offer from Napoli and Milan, who do you choose right now? I bet a lot of players will choose Napoli. That's how it is, because when you come to AC Milan, AC Milan is not special anymore. AC Milan is not the AC Milan that we loved. Changed for the worst. Now we are selling basically all the players that we can. I don't know if Cardinali is cashing out or something. I don't know what Tare is doing beside like going on and sign like old players, like what the last name was, like Chaka, I think. I mean, can we raise a little bit the level of the players that we go to sign? But anyway, like, so the point is that AC Milan as a team, as a whole, right now is not appealing. Okay, so if you tell me that only who wants to stay stays, players who do not have market say so. Players who have market don't say stuff like that, because you AC Milan, the AC Milan entity, has to create the conditions for the players to stay. You have to give them a decent project. You can't just say, oh, you don't love Milan, well, get the fuck out. No, it doesn't work like this, because players are ambitious. The career of a football player is not that long. And, I don't even blame anybody for wanting to leave AC Milan. Maignan, for example, he wants to leave AC Milan because he wants to go to Chelsea, right? We didn't accept the offer from Chelsea that it was, what, 20 millions? I don't know if they're going to do another offer. And we're gonna sell anybody because we don't care. Nobody is important in AC Milan right now. It's like nobody is protected. Allegri says, I don't know what Allegri is a yes man. We know it's a yes man, but Allegri and Tare, come on, come on. You want Leao to stay? You say Leao stays. That's it. And the management should hypothetically says we need Leao because our coach wants Leao. But it's not like this. Even if Allegri wants a certain player to stay in AC Milan, his management will sell that players if they get an offer at discount. Because I think that Reinders was sold for 55 in my opinion is low for Reinders. So now they want to sell Tomori. They're trying to push like Hernandez away. They wanted to sell him to Saudi Arabia. Hernandez said, no, I still want to play in Europe. So I think he's looking for another club. And all these players that want to leave, to me, they make the right choice, because if I were a football player and AC Milan make me an offer, when I will ask my agent maybe to inform and see what kind of club is right now AC Milan. And man, I wouldn't go to AC Milan right now. And so you hear that maybe players want to leave. Now, like take Leao, right? Leao is always divisive, right? The opinion on Leao. Should we keep Leao? Should we sell Leao? And they ask you, but if we sell Leao, but do you think that they're gonna get somebody at least worth Leao, or they're gonna get somebody old, or the usual 20 million deals, or they're gonna use a Sotil? No, because you have to keep this in consideration. Like Leao, like it or not, is one of our best players right now. Okay, and is a player that creates a lot of chances, assists. So he does his own. We know it's like we complain a lot about Leao because we see him as this possible future top player. But Leao is an artist, and artists usually don't work like this. So we saw that Leao could break the game easy, could make an easy match on anyone, or he could just like do nothing for the entire match. And usually you can see this right from the beginning, because if Leao, for example, starts the game and he tries some dribbles or some feints and they don't work, he gets depressed, and then he kind of give up and we don't see him anymore unless something happens, okay? If Leao is on the game, though, Leao is kind of a unique talent, because Leao skills, like just his speed, it's something that you can't find anywhere else, okay? So having a man like Leao, and with Allegri that will probably, I hope that he will enhance Leao if Leao should stay. A player like Leao, it's hard to find, and in a managerial situation like this, Leao is the player that you should keep. Now, you should keep a lot of players. We should have kept Tijani, but we sell anybody as soon as they offer us money, so whatever, right? So Leao, for me, it will be a mistake to sell Leao, because I don't trust the management to get somebody equivalent. Are they going to get Chiesa? We're going to see, because I hear also Chiesa now. Chiesa, I like Chiesa, but Chiesa has a lot of injuries. Are you sure you want to risk that position with Chiesa? And so you bring back Chiesa with Allegri, then they didn't really get along. These are all rumors, obviously, but feels like AC Milan is trying to rebuild Allegri's Juventus. You hear Rabiot, Chiesa, Vlahovic, Cambiaso, I don't know, let's call back Di Maria. I don't even know if Allegri has a say in anything, or Tare. I don't know what is Tare doing, because Tare, now I heard that Allegri doesn't want Ricci. Allegri doesn't want Ricci, or the management does not want to spend 30 million, 35 million, whatever Cairo asks for Ricci. Because in my opinion, like, when there is to spend money, AC Milan, it's like a Scrooge McDuck. This club, this owner is like Scrooge McDuck, unless Cardinale is trying to sell all these players to then sell AC Milan. This is my hidden hope here. Or he can't pay. You know that he has to pay back Elliott debt, I think is in August. And the rumor says he doesn't have the money, but we don't know what is the truth behind that. I don't know any of that, to be honest, so don't take my word for granted. I'm just like a supporter that got pissed by the news of AC Milan, and then you still tell me that I'm negative. You keep telling me, but how should I be? How should I be? How can you be positive about all of this? No, because too negative. I can't stand positivity at all costs. Okay, I try to be as positive as I can, like, for the future. I said the market, we didn't do the market yet, so I will give them the benefit of the doubt, and when the Serie A starts, I will be as optimistic as I can, because I don't want to be depressed during the campionato, at least in the beginning. But when you read the news about AC Milan, about all that is around AC Milan, how can you be happy? How can you feel hope. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm too pessimistic. I don't know. Sorry, I'm ranting about different stuff now. But anyway, so the point is you got to create an environment for the players to stay. With this ownership that is not stable at all in terms of projects, obviously, I don't see a growth coming to this AC Milan, and we will just keep doing what we do, try to reach the top 4. That's it until we change the owner. And, it would be nice to have also Italian players in the team because like Juve, Inter, and Milan need to feed Italian players, to give those Italian players experience so that even the national team can perform decently, okay? That's it. I'll leave you for today because I know you don't want to hear me ranting for too long, but I thank you if you are still here after all these long minutes. And, I hope you in particular have a great day, okay? Va bene, va. Ciao.